Welcome back for yet again some more Europa Universalis 4 with the Art of War DLC and of course the Veritas at the Fortitudo 2.0.3 mod. So, we last time basically were declared upon war, that is. So the Hatakajama faction felt they were strong enough to take us on, but they were not, thanks to our ally Oda. And we also just quickly started a war against, let's see if it ever loads, the Choni faction, and we are, well, basically steamrolling over it. So the only two contesters are, well, completely wiped. This was basically one of the most simple, yeah, wars ever, because I did not really feel like disbanding my free stack we get from if we go to war, we get an increased army force limit. I didn't really felt like disbanding that free stack just like that without really doing much with it. So we declared war for a second time, and now we're just chilling, basically. Just taking. We are just gonna take Izen, or yeah, right, Izen, and from there we'll just move forward, because I don't really think we can really get away with taking anything from Uchin. I mean, I would think so, and they are not even interested in giving us any kind of money. So let's just separate. Let's get a separate piece going, because we have 74% of them. Basically, what we might want to do. Could we get away with it if we were to vassalize these guys? I don't really think so, because we already have, let's see, we could do it relationship-wise. However, they are a little bit too big, and also they are not a primary, or what is it called? They are not a co-belligerent, so doing anything against them is really gonna be suckish. So what we will do, it's just demand payment. We need some money. So let's see. We want you to annul all treaties with all the usual suspects. Give us all your money, and we'll transfer trade power. Is not really gonna help us too much. So money, war reparations. Yeah, sure. And you are out of the war. Good job. Okay. Then our navy can focus on blockading the only settlement left. And then this war is over. Let's see, we should most likely already get the free stack selected. Okay. And then we have the city of Izen, which is a 4.0 tax, or base tax, which is very nice. Because yeah, it's basically very nice. All in all, I would say that Japan is a very rich country. So if we were to, where is it? So the trade goods, no, the economy mode, supply, no. Where is it? Bloody hell! Ah, there we go. The economy. Jesus Christ. The map that shows the economy, you can see that a little bit everywhere there actually is, well, it's all a little bit reddish, but I suppose the base tax everywhere is, on average, I would say at least like a 3 or a 4. On average, though, yeah, a 3, a solid 3, and everywhere else it is, ooh, even 5, but yeah, of course. Huh. We are actually not that rich as we thought. Anyway, so a demand for stable government. Sure, we can just accept the demand. Even though we could have also rejected it, because we actually have plenty of prestige to work with, actually. But hey, that doesn't really matter that much. So I suppose in like 2 more months or so, we have the settlement. We can then core it as well. Excellent. And we should also core the other one we just taken, so that would be Harima. Okay, excellent. yeah, we are looking at quite some prosperous times. And let us just end this war quickly. So full annexation, they even suggested. Good. There we are. So 5.6 aggressive expansion. We even got a... No, we did not get a ship out of it. Anyway, you go back to protecting our trade interest here. I suppose we want... Okay, we could either disband this unit or this one. And I would rather disband you because, yeah, if we are united, we stand strong. So let's just get rid of you. So disband unit, yes please. Excellent. Of course they will not like it, but we actually have a navy that can support 6 armies. So we can just ping it around a little bit. And you should probably be on the settlement we are trying to core. Excellent. We can now also just very simply... Ooh, manufacture production, that's always nice. So we actually have the option to make a mill, a sawmill, or a fishery. And both case, yeah, I'm tempted to get a sawmill and to put it in here because that would actually help quite a lot. But what we also could do is create a workshop, which doesn't really help that much, but we can make, let's see, how much does one workshop cost? 107 versus 322. Yeah, sure, let's just build it. And let's get the workshops operational as well. Where is our capital? No, capital already has been built. Sheriff's office, seminary. Dockyard, armory, let's see. Oh, we'll just build a workshop and we will build it right over here because we will have the biggest benefits from it. Okay, yeah, it's looking all good. And there apparently is another war against, just against Ochi, so yeah, that happened. Huh, interesting. So after war, of course, there's always peace, and in this peace we will try to focus on getting the relationships up a little bit. So let's see, who is desperately aching for, well, who does not like us as much as we would like them to. And we should also look at the people we are gonna attack as well. So I would say that Sagara is a very nice target because it has basically only Oda, which is not that hard to deal with, because of course Oda is our own ally. So let's see, who should we go for? I suppose we could try to get Juan, because we could, let's see, so they actually have no real opinion of us, so they're not hostile, but are not really friendly, so let's try to improve the relationship at least a bit. And an offer to sell a province from Oda, what is this? So Oda is offering to sell us the province of Hida. Hida. Really? Do you accept? So I would get this province for 50 ducats. Yes, please. Wow, that was very nice of them. Okay. Very nice of them. Wow. Sure, why not? Because I do believe, and we can't core it yet, but it actually is a very nice province to have. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we have too few rivals, and apparently we can only rival, well, Ochi is dead in a matter of time. And let's see, one of our allies, I hope, so Mogami. Is it one of our allies? It is. Sure, we'll accept. Japan. Let's get a little bit more engaged with Japan as well. Iron ore quality problems, that is quite a bitch. Okay. Anything else we might want to do? So we've got a little problem coming up. Merchant Ventures. Are we already ready to? Yeah, sure. We'll get this idea as well, because of course the technology cost is still a little bit too much. So an extra trader is always nice. So we can we actually have 0 trade power here. So that trade is not really gonna help us much. However, we could transfer trade. Let's not use him just yet. No, that's just. I mean, we could collect from trade, but we don't really collect from transfer trade power. Let's see. Send a merchant to. Nah, let's not. We are not. We are basically peanuts compared to Juan, unfortunately. Now, before we actually go to war once more, I would like to call the whole Brally province. And most likely we will get to that point where we have to suppress another rebellion. Because of course we have been a little bit overzealous. I suppose being zealous is most likely overkilling it. But sure. Okay, so Harima is now part of our patrimony. Let's put you there then. Okay, and that one is now part of our patrimony as well. Right. We can now actually have a bigger army. Yes, please. Let's see. Army-wise, we can have 35% of our army can consist of cavalry. If we were to increase with 1 infantry, that's 6. 35. Let's be a third. Yeah, okay. We can increase our army by. Okay, that's basically pushing the limits almost. Okay, and well, an 8 stack will just basically beat whatever we are looking at. And we are being dragged into a war. By whom exactly? So, do we want you to grow? So, the nation of Mogami, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Mogami conquest of Mutsu against Ainu. This is a war they've started. Yeah, sure, we will join gladly. And even so... Oh, well, we actually have plenty of allies to choose from. So let's get our navy. They are chilling right here. Unless we can already move. No, we cannot. Do we want to? I suppose we want to. So let's put Japan on a hold. Let's get the military access we want. Good. However, I do think we need to wait for our army to be built up completely. There we go. They are already being steamrolled. Sure. Our navy, which is not really contested by their navy. Make sure that they can't really do much. Okay, wait for it. And they have already been defeated. Wow, that went quite quickly. Huh. Okay, so here's our new army, completely resized. And we'll just go for the glory, of course. Kill their army off. Besiege the rest of the whole shebang. It's the death of Geisha. So the Geisha is a archetypal female Japanese entertainer, and in the last year one of the most well-known and well-liked geishas in our domain died young after a short time of illness. Okay, so the funeral has turned into a national day of sorrow as our Han mourns the passing of this beloved example of beauty. So we mourn her passing, which will give us prestige, or... Why would I want prestige? But hey, sure, you know. Let's not be dick to a national figure. Okay. There we are. Oof. That actually gave us 14 war score. Wow. Interesting. to say the least. Sure. It's a shame that we can't really get a separate peace going here, because it would be very nice. We would just demand the subjugation of the whole, yeah, of them. Very straightforward. But at least within this war, oh, and we actually have a revolt. But with this wall, there actually should not really be much gain for the Mogami. Because basically they don't own any provinces. However, perhaps the Satomi, yeah, actually gives it to the Mogami. Okay. And we actually have to defeat quite a lot of armies, which is a problem. Okay, peasants getting uppity. So, at times when peasants experience harsh subjugation, some of them would turn against their landlords, demanding better treatment and conditions. So, enforce serve them, or, yeah, sure, enforce it. And we've actually won already one piece of land. And we are killing the navy. Huh, nice. But I don't really think I do care too much for this. I would rather see my revolt stopped. Okay, so, and there we are. So, forced money and a... Okay, so the war's already over, and we actually gained a ship out of it. A trade ship, I think. Oh well. And we can actually have an increased army force limit, which is nice. And we'll build those guys immediately. Okay. So we can nip this revolt in the bum. Let's see. Who are you? You are Sagara, basically the enemy, or our enemy. We would like it very much so if you could pass through your country. Yeah, we would like that very much. So we can crush the revolt that we are experiencing. Unfortunately, it has to, yeah, it comes to this. Okay. Now let us crush the army. And there we go. One less to worry about. Okay, so we actually have declared war on enemy. Some border friction. Quite unfortunate business. Come on, damn it, give me passage. I would give it to you if you could give it to me. Because I do believe this is gonna be a little bit of a problem. Let's see. They would not want to be our ally, and I suppose the disinterest attitude toward. Okay. And our army strength and naval strength are not really contributing. Of course, it would be a little bit overpowered if they came over and just, yeah, did some stuff. On another note, we could perhaps kill off the whole... Let's see. We could declare war on them. We can then just march through them. And of course, we would very much simply crush this. And then we could also get our friends in and help with the matter. Let's see, with whom are you all allied? So these two. So our navy would basically lock them down. And only Mogami would join in, unfortunately. Let's see. Why would you not want to join? Fighting in another war, and Oda is of course allied to the other one. That is quite unfortunate. What we also could do is let's designate you into a march, so perhaps they actually become a little bit more stronger. Okay, and we've unfortunately lost that one, but hey, it is what it is. Unless they are willing to give us, yeah, hostile attitude toward Amato. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure we would actually lose. Yeah, we would lose it. So the only way we would perhaps get to this little piece of land is either through war, which is not really desirable, or when they try to cross their borders and actually start annexing the other one. Oh well, national epic. Okay, sure, we got the money and we have the administrative power. Why not? Land attrition is a quantitative idea, and we still need 700. Do we now? Yeah, wait, what? Okay. Sure, let's reduce our land attrition, because I really want... Let's see, this one. I want the Grand Armée, or the Grand Army. That way we would very much crush everything. Because the problem is not per se that we can't really recruit the whole gang, it's just that sustaining them. Because if your army force limit goes over, it basically costs twice as much to field one additional unit. And that's not really desirable. As in, not at all. Okay, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. So, the nation of Oda, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Oda conquest of Hattori against Hattori. This is a war that they have started. Hattori is allied to Uchi and Satomi. Satomi! So, that's basically against whom? Hattori. Huh, I know. Satsumi, that is, let's see, not you. Okay, Satsumi's right over here, okay, that's not per se a problem. Uchi. Really, Uchi? Huh. Okay, anything else? Perhaps if we join on this war, they are more likely to give us, well, we will join, of course, I mean, there's no real reason not to. Let's go here. Oh, and you did not even join. Hey, hello. Now we can actually move here, can we not? Yes, we can. Excellent. How nice of you to do so. Because now we are basically fighting on the same side. Yes. However, we do need to crush it, though. And our manpower is dwindling quite a lot. Okay, this sucks. Let's see. As long as the war is going on, perhaps they could join us. Let's okay. Let's first scenario. They very much just join us in recapturing. Hopefully, they will. They most likely. Well, from a logical standpoint, they shouldn't. However, I've already I see I've already passed the 20-minute mark. So, this is the end of this episode. I'd like to thank you for watching. As always, please leave a comment down below expressing your opinion about the series, or if you have a random question, I am happy to answer it for you, or at least think about it, or think about it with you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye.